Alright folks, and this is going to be part 2 video for Be Down My Vision. Okay, and for this video we're going to look at the second line of the song, and before we start, let me just play it once for you, the entire second line. Then thereafter, let me just guide you one bar at a time. Okay, so here goes. 1, 2, go. Alright, so that's the entire second line. And for the very first bar, now you're just going to place your index finger on the second fret of your third string. Alright, just the index finger. And the full chord shape we have comes from this D chord shape. Right? But because all we need is just the index finger, okay, plucked together with the open fourth string. So I'm plucking with the thumb and the index finger, both strings simultaneously. Then I'm just going to pluck the second fret of my third string twice. Right? And the beats are going to be 1, 2, 3. So double, single, single. Right? So I'm just plucking that with my thumb and index finger on the middle 2 string. Okay? Now, then the next bar. Same thing, we still have our index finger on the second fret of your third string. Play that double note together, the open D note, and also the A note where your index finger is. So plug them both simultaneously. Hold this index finger right here. Plug the open second string, which is your B note, and then you're going to throw in your ring finger on the third fret of your second string, right there. So the beats are 1, 2, 3. So when you play them, it's going to be like this: 1, 2, 3. Now folks, if you find that using the middle finger is more comfortable, that's fine. But what I do is I prefer to kind of keep my fingers close to the open chord shape, alright, in this context. So I'm playing that second fret of my third string with my index, then I'm going to use the ring finger on the third fret, because this shape is more akin to my open D chord shape, right? Yeah? Okay, so that's going to be for the second bar. And once you're comfortable with the second bar and the first bar, being able to play them each bar alone, then you want to try and link them up, right? So this is how it sounds like. First and second bar, follow me on the count of 3. So here goes. 1, 2, go. Again. 1, 2, go. Alright. So that's for the second line, first and second bar. Now let's move on to the next bar, and it's going to be based off a C chord. Alright. So now folks, what you can try and do is to place only your ring finger on the third fret of your fifth string. And for your right hand, you're going to plug the fifth string together with the top 3 open string. Alright, string 1, 2, and 3. So this is how it sounds like when you chunk all 4 strings simultaneously. Alright. That's how it sounds like. Now, some folks might find it a bit more comfortable to use the middle finger. That's fine. So whichever finger you choose to use for the C major 7, it's going to impact on the next note that you are going to play. So for example, if you're using the ring finger for the third fret of your fifth string, now the next note that you're going to play that with the pinky. Then open string. But if you prefer to play leading with the middle finger, then the next note that you're going to will be played with the ring. Alright? So both are tricky, so choose your tricky. All right, so we have this. Or right there. And then for the fourth bar of your second line, you basically form like a D chord shape, 0, 2, 3, just that your middle finger is not in use, right? So once you get this chord form, chunk all 3 strings simultaneously. I'm plucking them with my thumb, index, and my middle finger of the right hand, like this. 2, 3. Just make sure that you sustain the chord for 3 counts. Okay, so here goes. Let's play the second line together. 1, 2, go. Alright. So now once you're comfortable playing the entire second line, you want to try and be able to combine the first line and the second line. And remember, the flow must not be interrupted. So keep it flowing, alright? And try and play from the first bar with me. So here goes. 1, 2, go. Go. Alright, so that's what we have. Practice, practice, and get the flow going. Alright, folks, see you soon.